Okay, now I want to talk about stuff that like doesn't have trailers or has trailers on the horizon. The next little thing I'm going to talk about, I think, has a trailer coming soon. So maybe that video will be up before this one. I don't know. But Sonic 3. John Wick is playing Shadow. John Wick. Keanu Reeves. Neo. Bro. What? What? That's such a... Don't get me wrong. It's not a bad choice. But what I do, like I did this for Mario. When everyone got cast, especially Chris Pratt, I went back to stuff that I've seen them in, and I tried to like voice match is what I call it. Maybe that's a real term. I don't know. And I try to match it up with what I see with the character. So I rewatched John Wick 4 a bunch of times recently because that movie's amazing. Hello, it's one of my favorite movies. And it was my second favorite movie of 2023. Let's just be real. But I've been trying to voice match with his voice to Shadow. And I think I see it. Look. Apparently they revealed that Keanu is voicing him at CinemaCon, but they didn't. Shadow didn't talk. I don't know if the actual trailer will be like that when we get it. But bro, Shadow is like my favorite character in the Sonic universe, so I can't wait to see him in this movie. I can't wait for the movie in general. Let's hope Shadow pulls out the gun. Wouldn't that be funny? Some people like these are just rumors, or people just pulling stuff out of thin air. That it could be bumped up to a PG-13. I doubt it, man. The last two movies were pretty safe. And they're cute, fun family movies that I really love. Okay, I don't think. But it wouldn't be cool to see Shadow pull out the gun. Yeah. Fingers crossed. Watch it be like a full-blown R-rated thing. That'd be funny. Venom 3. I know a lot of people don't like the Venom films because they're not like the vibe that we were all expecting. Like, look back at the trailers for the first Venom. They weren't giving what we got. But I like what we got. And I like what we got the second time. I like the two Venom films. So I am very excited for Venom 3, which is now titled Venom: The Last Dance. Is this a secret musical? I have a skit idea in mind because I want to get back to doing skits too. Hollywood tries to hide that things are musicals. I doubt this is a musical, but with a name like The Last Dance, what? But like, I think a lot of people have pieced together that no, it probably means this is the last time Tom Hardy will be playing Venom, which saddens me a lot. He's honestly one of my favorite comic book movie castings. Tom Hardy as Eddie Brock and Venom. So I'm sad if it ends up being the case that this is like the last time we get to see him as a character, but Sony gonna Sony, you know? And also, fun fact, fun little tidbit. Actually, two little things. One, you know how like they give set people and people working on the movie like merch and stuff? They did it for No Way Home. That's how we knew that Toby and Andrew were in the movie. They gave out ones for Venom: The Last Dance. I keep calling it Venom 3, but it has a full title. I need to get used to it. And there's like merch with like green. A lot of green going on. People were like, oh, it could be like Toxin, right? Because the cop from Let There Be Carnage might have gotten the symbiote. Some people were saying Lasher, who I just learned is a symbiote whose first host is a dog. I'm sorry, are Venom and Eddie gonna be facing off against a dog symbiote? Sony gonna Sony, so maybe. I kinda wouldn't mind that. Wouldn't that be funny? You never know. And another thing that I found hilarious. I am not American, okay? But I still feel kind of the fear with the election, because it does affect Canada in a way, you know? So, we're having another election this year, you Americans. Same two people you got last time. What's going on there? What does the election have to do with Venom, you may ask? I believe Venom: The Last Dance, almost called it Let There Be Carnage, was supposed to come out, I believe, early November-ish. Early November. It got moved up to October, which is great. Follows the trend of the other films. You know why it was moved up? So it wouldn't take attention off the US election. I kid you not. What? Venom doing some craziness, or what seems to be is it Mexico or Spain? Somewhere they filmed, and apparently Vegas they filmed in as well. Venom having a little adventure overseas and is gonna distract people from the horrors of America. Okay. Okay. Overall, I like the title. I've gotten used to it. It's kind of cute. The merch thing leading to something, we'll have to see, and I'll bring it up when I do the reaction video when the trailer eventually drops, which I feel like will be this month. But man, I'm pretty sure my first reaction video for trailers was for the first Venom film. And I said that in my Let There Be Carnage one. So yeah, there'll be 2 trailer reactions if they do 2 trailers for this. It just feels like a really amazing full circle moment with these movies, and I'm emotional, man. What a ride. What a ride Sony's put us on. Guess what's getting a sequel despite all the hate? 'Cause it made a lot of money. 5 Nights at Freddy's. Woo! I don't care. Maybe it's just like a huge fan in me who adores this franchise. Like, these games, this story, these characters. Like, I wouldn't be doing YouTube without FNAF. So, I don't know. That movie felt like a reward for all those years. Is it crazy that FNAF as a franchise turns 10 this year? I've spent a decade with this franchise. That's so wild. And Blumhouse is like, hey, this movie made us a whole lot of money. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna greenlight that sequel. Woo! I think the filming dates changed. I believe it went from like summer to fall, or it was vice versa. They're filming this year, I'm pretty sure. And they filmed that first movie quick. Holy crap. We went, oh, here's a trailer. Oh, here's this and this. And then I was right there in the theater. Isn't that crazy? I wonder what they're gonna do. Because in timeline, FNAF 2, the game, is a prequel. But this seems to be a sequel. Bringing back Mike. Bringing back everybody. Bringing back Afton, maybe? He always comes back, guys. So, makes me think. So I guess in the movie timeline, because they did change quite a bit to include the books, to include other things, to change some backstories. So I'm guessing this will just, be a direct sequel. And it'll just go linear like that, and we won't have to be jumping around to different parts of the timeline. Which I guess is easier to follow. Probably easier for Blumhouse to follow. Probably easier for the cast to follow. I saw a video where Josh Hutcherson was like, yo, his co-star, Piper Rubio, who plays Abby, gave him full breakdown, the whole FNAF lore. I love that girl. Good for her. He's still confused. Josh, if you need to know anything about the lore, I got you, bro. I got you. Either way, I'm so incredibly excited. I love that first movie. Say what you want, man. I can't believe my favorite game franchise will be getting a full film trilogy. That's unreal. This news was pretty recent. I believe, this week, at the time I'm filming this, we got revealed the suit for Superman. Not Superman Legacy. Superman. I wish they called it Superman Legacy. I don't know why. It just sounds like a cooler title. Have it stand out from the crowd. Superman Legacy. What? But yeah, we got the suit. I like it. But I think the main complaint people may have is that, and the main complaint with like superhero suits in general, the lines, bro. What's on the lines? The extra lines I don't think is needed. Otherwise, if we got rid of those extra lines, that's perfect, bro. That's perfect. He looks good. Like, get rid of the lines, and I think we're good. Also, with that picture, I feel like with that picture, there's something going on in the back. People were joking, like a whole Dragon Ball thing going on back there. It's like, oh, It feels kind of like distracting a little bit. So we're getting to focus on two things, like, oh, we got the suit! And then, what's going on back there? It's a lot. Overall, I really don't have a lot of complaints. Like, a lot of banger suits coming out from comic book movies, man. I cannot wait for this movie. It's been a long time since we got in a Superman movie, and I'm just going in with like really high hopes because I do really, really like James Gunn as a director, and I think he got this, man. I really think he has it in the bag. Don't let me down, okay? Too many mid to straight up garbage, okay? I need some good in my life. Please. Do you hear the desperation in my voice, James? She's probably not watching this. I'm not crying for real. Or maybe I am. Amazing suit, man. I need to see set photos. Set photos. Give me real set photos. On Valentine's Day, while I was alone, we got the casting for Fantastic Four for the MCU, and I like it. I like it. I mean, it kind of took, like, some stuff where I was like, I don't know. Like, I need to see them in their suits, okay? Like, I need that the most. Isn't that crazy that comes out next year, too? Isn't that we got a lot of Fantastic Four casting. Like, we got my boy Pedro Pascal, it's Reed Richards. We got Vanessa Kirby as Sue Storm, which was kind of always rumored, and we were all kind of like, oh yeah. But everybody else, we were like kind of confused. Ebon Moss was like cast as Ben Grimm, which super cool. I haven't watched The Bear, but everyone's saying, oh, it's such a good show. So I'll check it out, see what's up with him. Joseph Quinn, Johnny Storm. I think that's where a lot of people were like, oh, I don't know. I don't hate the guy. I think he's cool. I've only seen him in Stranger Things, so I need to watch more stuff of his. And Quiet Place Day 1, because he's playing my favorite member of the Fantastic Four. Joseph. Don't let me down. Julia Garner is also playing Silver Surfer. We're getting female Silver Surfer. Do you know how many people are mad right now? Even though that's a thing in the comics? That means I get to be the nerd. I get to be the guy with the glasses. That meme, like, well, actually, it was in the comics. And then we got some other casting. We got Paul Walter Hazer. Not listed, but a lot of people think he could be playing a little robot guy. His name is slipping my mind. It's like Herbie or something. Oh my god. It's slipping my mind. I think that's his name. Something like that. But you know what? That could be cool. John Malkovich is in this movie, guys. Playing who? I do not know. But when I saw that, my jaw dropped to the floor. Like, what do you mean? What are you talking about? Why is he? I don't know why he feels like the kind of guy to be like, say no to MCU movies. And yet here we are. Like, okay. What in the world? I love it. And then Ralph, oh my god, am I gonna mispronounce this guy's name? Aniston, I believe? He's playing Galactus. We got Galactus casting! Galactus! Bro, what is going on right now? What? What? Look, on the poster, guys. Here's the thing. I need to ask, because I checked my analytics to see, not in a creepy way to see where my subscribers are from, in like a universal, multicultural, come together, woo, kind of way to see where my subscribers are from. A lot of people from the States, not a lot of people from Canada. Where are my fellow Canadians? This is heartbreaking. Anyways, I need to know. We have Family Day. When's Family Day again? We have Family Day. It's April or I think it's April. And I was thinking, well, they're like, they call themselves Marvel's First Family. They could have announced it then. Why Valentine's Day? Why announce it on Valentine's Day? You could have been on theme. And then what? Huh? What's going on? They could have released this movie. No, because Family Day's on a Sunday. Damn, so they could not have released it then. Oh my god. I feel like I'm just thinking ahead. I'm thinking ahead. Again, another possible banger for next year. Marvel, do not let me down. Do not let me down. If you do, I don't know. I don't know what I'll do. I'm on a thread. No, not my last thread. That's last straw. Whatever term it is, I'm on the edge of glory. This news, also pretty recent. So A24 was developing a Friday the 13th show. And I do really like A24. I don't do a lot of reactions to their stuff. I mean, I did one for Beau's Afraid, but that's just because I love Ari Aster. I love that man, okay? And we'll probably get another trailer for Maxine. You'll probably see me there. But I do really like their stuff. So when they got, like, the rights, I was like, cool! Let's see them crack out a giant property, even though that's not their thing. Let's see them do it. I want to see them try. And we just got recently that might not be happening. Like, either they're not making the show, like, as an A24 is not making the show, or we're not getting the show at all. I'm a little confused with it. They're saying it's scrapped, so they're probably going to start from the beginning and be like, hey, let's try again. Which makes me think, because originally I believe the plot for it was a prequel, right? It was supposed to focus on Pamela Voorhees, Jason Voorhees' mom, and how she's also like a killer, she was a killer in the first movie, if you guys remember. A lot of hate for that movie recently. Kind of makes me sad. But, yeah, I was supposed to follow her. Kind of reminds me like a Pearl kind of thing. Probably would have had that kind of vibe, wouldn't it? But yeah, they were going to do that. And I'm like, that's technically the first Friday the 13th, But I was willing to see it. Willing to see A24 take a crack at it. And I guess it didn't go well. And apparently we just got this news today. Kevin Williamson, the guy who wrote Scream, reveals that he had developed an episode for Brian Fuller's scrapped Friday the 13th prequel series. He described it as bloody, horrific, and an hour-long chase episode. I'm sorry. You're telling me we could... I swear, as a Freddy Krueger fan and as a Jason Voorhees fan, we're losing so hard. Because where's Freddy Krueger? Blumhouse is fighting for his rights. I was just celebrating FNAF. I don't hate Blumhouse. But after what they did with Halloween, that's also getting a TV show. Let me segue into that a little bit. Halloween is also getting a TV show. That's restarting everything. We're going back to... We're doing a sequel to the original. Again! I'm frustrated. I'm very frustrated. I hope things are going well over there because I cannot... The way it ends happened. I'm down on my luck here. I really am. I really, really am. So that's scrapped. I guess they're starting from scratch. They're trying to rethink something else. I just say bring in Jason. Bring in Jason. No offense to good old mother Pamela Voorhees, but bring in Jason. Jason is what's going to bring in the people. Bring in the views. So bring in Jason Voorhees. That's what I would do. Should I get into the writer's room and teach these people how to make a Friday the 13th thing? What? This is crazy. So I hope that's going well. I hope whatever's happening with Nightmare on Elm Street, someone good for the job gets it. And with Halloween, all I can say, don't mess it up again. I don't want to have to restart again. I don't want to bury Michael Myers forever. Man, another segue. The Chucky TV series just ended. And look, I don't hate it. But if you told young, tiny me, Chucky would be launching nukes to the North Pole, I would have been like, first of all, who are you? Get out of my room. And Chucky was launching nukes. The 3 kids get turned into dolls. I'm sorry. What is going on here? There's a train interrupting my recording, and that represents my energy levels right now. Look, man, if they renew it for for a season 4, I'm gonna watch it, guys. I'm gonna make a video on it. I'm gonna watch it. But there's also apparently a movie in development. So are we going from here to there? Or are we getting a season 4 to then segue into the movie? Because I want kind of the tone that... I don't mind Chucky being funny. I think Bride of Chucky had like the best balance of it having like good kills and like still being a really funny movie. I feel like that's the most rewatchable one. Besides one scene. I think maybe, you know what, we need kind of Child's Play 2, maybe Curse of Chucky vibes back in here. But what are the chances that we're ever going to get that back? We're past the point, we can't, we're past the point of no return. I feel like Chucky's stuck as a comedian. Don't get me wrong, that doll is funny. But, man, I don't know what to say. I don't. We're really on the point. Horror with TV shows and just reboots? I don't know where we're going with this, man. One positive, though. We did get a small little bit of the It prequel TV show that I need in my life right now. Those rebooted It movies, that rebooted It franchises, reboot Pennywise, that reboot Lucy Club, they mean the world to me. They mean the world to me, okay? I have like so much Pennywise stuff. It's almost concerning. So I cannot wait for that. Like, it's coming out next year. I could not be more excited. Again, here come the worries. It hasn't been confirmed if Bill Skarsgård will come back to play Pennywise. Why are they doing this to me, bro? Why are they doing this to me? So I'm trying to stay positive. Okay? I'm trying. I really am. Horror, come on, we got this. Let's get it together, everyone. Get together as a unit. As a unit. Wouldn't a crossover be funny? This is like kind of like a... I'm recording this a little later because I did want to include this, but it slipped my mind, probably because I'm upset. Saw 11 got delayed. I repeat, Saw 11 got delayed. Okay. When I say this, I said I'm not a Spielberg, I'm not an insider. I'm just hearing this from people. Take it with a salt grain, okay? Apparently, and that's apparently, filming on this movie hasn't been, story-wise, hasn't been the smoothest. I think, not Kevin Williamson. Kevin Grant, dude, like, yeah. He wants it to go one way. Lionsgate's like, nah. We're kind of going back and forth. Movie was set to be due this September. Obviously, that is not happening. So, they, you know, do the smart thing. Delay the movie. Movie ain't coming out till next year. I was kind of hoping we'd get yearly Saw movies again, but if it's at the cost of a bad product, then I wouldn't want that. So, I hope things, you know, end up going smoothly. We get a smooth, cohesive story, please. And yeah, it sucks, but hopefully we just keep getting good, consistent Saw again. This is coming from somebody who doesn't even hate Jigsaw and Spiral. But Saw X is on a whole nother level. If we keep getting that, Saw can go on forever. Oh my god, another late update. Well, not really, just isn't old news. I mean, it isn't new news. It's semi. The ice in my cup just fell. Yeah, they're making 2 new Evil Dead movies. What in the world is going on? 2 new Evil Dead movies. I believe it's 2. Either way, new Evil Dead. We're getting Evil Dead consistently. I think that's amazing. And, like, I think they want, like, more, like... Because, like, I believe that's what the last director was. Lee Cronin, I believe his name is. Like, new people to the genre. Maybe they had, like, that one breakout hit, and they're like, oh, you got something. And, like, all right, now you gotta direct an Evil Dead movie. Show us what you got. I think that's amazing. I think it's amazing to give people chances like that. I really do. So this is my pitch. Sam Raimi, if you're watching this, first of all, I'm a really big fan. Like, Sorry, there's a train in the background. I live near a train. Isn't that nice? Okay, back to you, Mr. Raimi. I'm a very big fan. I love your horror films. I love the Evil Dead movies with everything. Drag Me to Hell, also banger. I love your Spider-Man movies. Even Spider-Man 3, like, you're amazing like that. And Multiverse of Madness. I love Multiverse of Madness. I do. Look, I've never directed a horror movie. Can I direct the next Evil Dead movie, please? It was worth shooting my shot. I'm just happy that we get more Deadites in our lives. Those are just silly little creatures, man. Look at them with their silly little Dead by Dawn. Such silly little rascals. Gotta love them. Okay, this next topic isn't really gonna be me being funny because it's not. It's honestly really frustrating, really sad, really like... It just feels weird because in another universe... Let me just explain if you don't know somehow. Scream 7 is happening, but it's not continuing off from Scream 6 because Melissa Barrera, who plays Sam in the last 2 films, got dropped from the most recent installment, well, soon to be recent installment, for speaking out against something that's going on right. I don't know how YouTube works with the censorship, if I'm allowed to say even the names of the places or what's going on. But I feel like we all know by now. And I don't think she said anything wrong. She's still posting about it, and I still don't think she's saying anything wrong. But Spyglass, who, you know, took over, is like, nah, we don't mess with that. And they dropped her. And it really, really sucks that, like, you can speak out about something that's going on, that's horrific, that is scary, that they shouldn't be going through, that we should have to be bearing witness to while we feel helpless, not being able to do anything about said thing, and you can get dropped from a major franchise. It just feels so wild. It just really, really sucks. And bruh, Jenna Ortega ain't coming back either because she ain't about what Spyglass is doing. But people are saying it's a pay dispute. Either way, even if it is the pay dispute thing, why in the world would you not pay Jenna? Let's be real. She brought in the money for the last 2. Wednesday. The show Wednesday happened. That's, you know, filming season 2 right now. Yay! See, is that another train? I'm sorry, guys, for recording getting off topic and, like... that, again, it represents my energy levels. Just talking about this. It makes me mad, honestly. But, yeah, no, she left. There's a good chance Mason Gooding, Jasmine Savoy Brown, they're not gonna come back either, man. So, yeah, you just lost, you know, your 4 leads. And what did they decide to do? Because they lost the good graces of the Scream fandom. They really have. Well, I mean, at least a good chunk of people. They bring back Neve Campbell. And what I find very, very strange about that is because before, they weren't willing to pay her. And that's why Scream 6 didn't have her. And what I find funny is that I rewatched Scream 6 a couple weeks back. And I remember the line that Gail said where she's like, Sydney sends her love and all that, but she has to stay with her family. She's happy with her family. I don't know. Then you could have just left it like that. That just feels weird to me. Like, I think that was a fine enough send-off, you know? But, okay. And, again, speaking of Kevin Williamson, he's directing it. Which okay, maybe I have to be a little funny for a little bit. I think he's only directed, like, 1 movie. Look, he's written a bunch of stuff that I really, really love. And I believe he's given points on the previous 2 Scream movies that we've gotten. And that's 5 and 6. Bro's only directed 1 thing. I gotta pull a yay move. I like Kevin Williams' writing. what does he know really about directing? What? Like, look, if it was any other, like, if it was any other circumstance, like, this would have been a very wow in a good way, but now it's wow in a spyglass is a desperate way. And it doesn't feel, it's not exciting. It's not. And I don't want to give away the leaks that I have seen of the plot or what they're trying to map out, from what I know, because a lot of other Scream fans who actually really wanted Melissa gone from, like, since 5, even though I thought she did decent in that movie, did even better in 6. I don't know. Who are very happy about this. Very weird. But, they're getting mad if anybody posts stuff out there and all that. And they're mad at people who don't want to watch this. And, yeah, I'm not going to say anything, in case you're one of those people. But, from what I've heard, I don't know if not even just because of the negative stigma it already has around it, it's just, I don't know if I like it. I don't know if I like this. I'm not even going to reveal what the plans for 7 originally were, just in case something, a miracle happens and, like, we could all turn this around and, like, get maybe an 8th movie with Core 4 back and all that. They can pick up from there. But, I don't know, that sounded sick. But I guess it's not happening. We might not see these characters ever again or for a while. And I know I'm looking far into the future because this movie probably won't be due till, like, next year, year after. Will I do a video? Probably not a positive one if I choose to do so. Like, most of my videos, it's not even like I'm trying to, I hope people don't take me as a, like, toxic positive person, because I'm far from that, incredibly far from that. But in majority of my reactions, I try to keep it positive. Even when Sony is on their BS, I'm like, okay, maybe they got something, maybe. And I try to be, like, cool and funny about it. Because sometimes I do have, like, a smither of excitement for things that I might not be the most hopeful in. But, this, I never thought I'd say it about a Scream movie, but I'm just not feeling it. I don't know, man, it really sucks. We'll see when the time comes, and I don't know. This whole thing just sucks. I don't know what else to say on that besides. Man. You have reached the end. I have reached the end. I don't even know if I feel like I covered everything that I wanted to. I'm not making a part 2 to this. But man, I feel like finally back on schedule. It's like, you know, homework, but this is not homework for me. I'm having so much fun. I had so much fun recording everything too. But I'm comparing it in the sense, like, when you feel caught up to everything, you're like, okay, perfect. And now we can just get back to regular schedule programming, where I'm doing reactions on time, doing skits, and doing other stuff that I want to do. And just, I feel like my life is, like, finally back on track. And I'm happy. I just feel like if I didn't do this, I'd be like, oh, my thoughts are being delayed, they're being, And if nobody watches this, I don't care, it's just time capsule. Again, I don't even feel like I have to talk about everything that I wanted to. Man, I have a lot of movies to catch up on. I didn't mention Challengers, tennis. Badminton's better than tennis, by the way. I had to go catch up with Dune Part 2. Everybody's screaming how they're Paul Atreides. No, you're not! But man, I love memes. I love memes. If people are saying that Replay by Zendaya plays during Challengers, I bet it doesn't. I don't believe believe you. And again, I can't stop saying it. What a wonderful day. I have not watched those 8 movies, man. I gotta. So many. We've been repeating so many things. Kendrick lyrics, man. Not Drake ones. Kendrick ones. Over and over and over, man. But man, finally. Can't see it, but it's Ghostface. Back on schedule. I'm so tired. But yeah, if you watched, thank you. Thank you for hearing me out on all my crazy thoughts that I've been concealing for the past, I don't know. Why should there be like major movie news that comes out like right now? Should I just cover news? Kind of like other channels do? I don't know if I could keep up with everything. And I wouldn't want to cover everything. Like, I don't watch Lord of the Rings. Why would I do a Lord of the Rings video? And people say don't start with the extended ones? Why? Why can't I? Wait, is Hobbit and Lord... This is gonna sound so dumb. Everyone's gonna roll their eyes when I say this. Hobbit and Lord of the Rings are not the same, right? I haven't watched either. I haven't watched Harry Potter. I've only watched one Fantastic Beasts movie, and that was the first one. I thought it was cute. I thought it was fun. Otherwise, I'm not into it. I didn't do Planet of the Apes anything. Because again, haven't watched those movies. I want to do Dune, but I feel like with Dune Part 1 too. Every time I want to do something Dune related, life gets in the way and I can't Dune. The popcorn buckets, man. They're getting in the way. I think they might actually have them in Canada, even though they do those popcorn bucket things in like the States. Which, you guys gotta let me know what the Deadpool one is. I've been hearing it's gonna be crazy. They said it's gonna be crazy. So, you guys better let me know. Most Ricardo these cups. Like, I love my Ghostface cup. It's so cute. I love ice water. Anyways, I'm rambling so much because I'm just so happy to be talking about stuff again. So, hopefully I can get this video out. I hear the Sonic 3 trailer is going to come out sometime in the coming week. It's either that'll probably most likely be first. Maybe. That may be first. But, either way, man, happy to be back. Fully. We are so back, as the people would say. We are so back. That was loud. Sometimes it scares my dog. I'm not trying to scare my dog. I'm just trying to get him to come here. It's not working. Okay, that's fine. My head's all over the place. Thank you for being my outlet. Thank you for being the friend, the therapist maybe that I need to talk about this kind of stuff. I can't talk. Like, my mom's gonna get tired. My dad at one point will probably get tired. My friends will get tired. My family will get tired. My dog will get tired. You guys won't, right? Right? You guys want to hear me talk forever. Don't you? Right? Please. Please say yes.